Now, I'm back. Yesterday, there was a meeting of the Jubilee Party, and it was chaired by Uhuru Kenyatta, the party leader. But before that, let's believe and pray.
Umbariki ndugu yetu Matiang'I, msafishe moyo wake na awe rais wa Kenya. Vikwazi vyote vya mafisi wawili walioshikana, Mwenyezi Mungu kavishinde. Kila hila Mwenyezi Mungu kazishinde. Kila ukorofu kaondoe. Kila balao kaondoe. Kila dhiki ukaondoe. Mpitishe Matiang'I moja kwa moja na akae Ikulu. Mwisho ya Allah, tunamuombea rais wetu mstaafu Uhuru Kenyatta. Bado hata hajachakaa ya Allah. Ni vile katiba ya ruhusa kitu kimrudisha. Mbariki Uhuru Kenyatta na familia yake, na ajalia jamii ya Wakikuyu Kenya na Wakenya wengine kumsikiza Uhuru mara hii. Uhuru akituambia hapa ni pazuri, Wakenya wasikize. Akisema ni pabaya, Wakenya wasikize. Maana akatuambia hatakusikia, sasa tuungua. Tunakuomba yote ya Allah kwa jina lako tukufu. Mbariki mtume wetu Muhammad na jamaa na sahaba. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin. Amin.
Now, in this video, I want to take you through some of the things that unfolded, what was said, and the ramifications of it. Number one, Uhuru Kenyatta partially endorsed Fred Matiang'I as the flag bearer of the Jubilee Party. Even other than the prayers, you could see this with the sitting arrangement. You know, in a political party, people sit according to the hierarchy, that the party leader, deputy party leader, and blah, blah, blah. Even in where the president is seated, then a deputy and then a speaker of the National Assembly and blah, blah, blah. That's how it is. So he might have not done it openly, but he's showing indication that this is the man to actually take on Jubilee Party. But now, I feel like he has decided not to do it because Matiang'I has not showed him that he's strong, he's firm, he can do campaigns, he's up to the task, and he's supposed to do this. He has not convinced him. You know, even in a home, when people start discussing about the neighbor, it's not the children who are discussing the neighbor. No, it's the parents who started with this discussion before it goes to the children. So that guy who has prayed and doing that and that, he might have had something somewhere before he passed across the information. Number two, I really sympathize with this man. Regarding Gachagua. I know all these things that unfolded yesterday. The pain went down to him. You know, you cannot be living like two kingpins in one region. One has to be an errand boy to the other. And even Gachagua knows fully well that Uhuru Kenyatta has got a say in Mount Kenya. He knows it. And if there are the people who actually took William Ruto to Mount Kenya, it's Rigathi Gachagua, Ndindi Nyoro, and Kimani Ichung'wah. Those were the people who were beating a drum for William Ruto. Even he went as far as insulting Uhuru Kenyatta. Everywhere he goes, even during the speech when they were sworn in. Now he came later and said, oh, William Ruto told me to do this and blah. Bro, you are a man with beards and testicles. You know what you're supposed to do and what you are not. There is, after you say something, there is a life after it. So that one will not make sense. So the best thing Matiang'I and Gachagua can do is by maybe Gachagua telling Matiang'I, please come with your own party. Even me, I'll advise Matiang'I to do that. Because if you actually take on Jubilee Party to move forward, people will say, indeed, you are a project. But if you come with your own party and then Uhuru Kenyatta endorses you or supports you with his own party, then it will make sense. Then you'll be strong, because a man, you need to have something before you go somewhere to be given something. Even before you go to Nairobi looking for a hustle, Mombasa, Kisumu, wherever, before you go out, you need to have something back home. You need to have a small hut, so that when you meet a woman on the way, now you don't take that woman in your father's house. No, that is a very big insult, like some of you do. You take that woman in your own small house. In Luyaland, you call it Simba. That is how it is. So Matiang'I needs to come out with something before he is fully endorsed by Jubilee Party. Because if he does that, then bado atapata shida. But also, number three, Uhuru Kenyatta still has Mount Kenya. And you cannot look down upon that. This man told the people of Mount Kenya that you will cry. You will actually have issues. They never listened. But as we speak, with whatever that is going on and the much people hate William Ruto from Mount Kenya and this country, we have some people who have already changed their mind and they are supporting Uhuru Kenyatta fully. So you cannot just look at him as a former president. No, he still has influence, and even William Ruto knows it. And other than William Ruto and Raila coming up with something, Uhuru is cooking something. The only man head on, and is going to deal with these guys. From his statement, from his speech yesterday, he was actually talking about Rigathi, he talked about William Ruto, and he talked about Raila Odinga. To Rigathi Gachagua, he tackled something about tribalism. To Ruto, he talked about hustler and mambo ya mimi ni mtoto wa marehemu, I don't know what, single mother and other things. So please, before you talk about one term, before you talk about Rigathi Gachagua, go and tell him that let him stop this narrative of talking about William Ruto from Monday to Monday. Let him now start talking about something. Yes, because before he realizes, he will wake up and find there that ako tuna Karungo Wathangwa, Senator Medu, and the others. Where is Wamshomba now? Wamshomba might have realized that there is something going on in Mount Kenya, and he is now changing it. So please, I'm not a prophet, but I feel like there is something that is supposed to be fixed. All right, guys, I know you know more about this, and you can as well drop the comment at the comment section, and you can as well follow me on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio at King Obim Official.